Hi, it's Ivan Butko. I teach people how to get a job in Dubai, and in this video I'm gonna share with you the steps and the tips that help me to learn English. So if you want to learn English, I'll share with you 9 steps how to do that faster. Did you know that 94% of all conversation in the world happens with non-native speakers? So native speakers speak with non-native, or two not native speakers speak with each other. Before making even this video, before coming to Dubai, I was really afraid to speak English because my English wasn't good. It's not perfect even right now. That's why I decided to share it with you. I thought maybe someone else wants to learn English and come to Dubai, so I'm gonna share with you some tips and maybe it will help you. And just a few days ago, I've learned a new word that calls Wronglish. Wronglish. It's a pretty cool word. I don't know why I didn't hear this word before, but yes, most of the people in the world speak wrong English, and it's okay. Yes, of course you have to learn it, you have to keep learning it if you want to get a good position or to be a world famous trainer and speaker, as I want to do. Of course your English should be like perfect, must be perfect. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So here are the 9 steps and 9 tips that will help you. Number 1, don't learn grammar. Yeah, I know, it sounds shocking sometimes, but why it's cool? Because I've learned it, by the way, from AJ Hoke, Effortless English. Probably you know such a guy because he's really cool, he's awesome. I really recommend to go and find his website. So this guy really explained me why it's important. Learn like a children. That's so obvious, but I don't know why people do not follow this rule. So how do children learn English? They don't learn grammar, they just listening. They just listen. And that's how this repetition and this repetition of these words helps them to start speak English just from scratch. They just listen to their father, mother, other children, I don't know, and they start to speak one day. How does it happen? They didn't learn grammar, but they do speak English. So learn how children do it. Because when you learn and study grammar, what happens? You learn about English, but not the English itself. It's like learn how to get muscles in the gym. So you learn the rules, how our body works, how much time you have to do this thing, but you don't do that. You just learn about it. So that's what happened. Probably you know grammar already, but the speaking abilities are low because you know how to speak, but when you're trying to speak, when you feel like it goes so difficult out of your mouth. You're remembering the words, so it's not fluent. To get fluent English, start, learn, and start to listening. That's what will help you. Number 2, what do you have to listen? I listen from 10 to 15 minutes per day. I start to listen almost every day because again, you listen it, and of course I try to repeat something, some cool words, phrase combinations. I repeat them several times sometimes just to get it if it's pretty cool, and it helps you to surround yourself with this English and dive in deeper. And when you do it consistently, you'll start to get some words and it goes to your subconscious, and then suddenly you realize that you can speak and your speaking abilities are increased and you can speak much easier than it was before. Number 3, pronunciation. I'm from like Russian speaking world, but my English is not so Russian. If you try to listen Russian, they speak like that and they have awful Russian pronunciation. So I try to eliminate that. How? Of course, listening, and I've tried to repeat the sound. So if you have, and you know that you have a pretty strong accent, please find the bloggers. I found the British bloggers, and it's pretty cool because I like British accent, because I want to be like world famous speaker. Speak, huh? And I try to repeat them. It's so cool. I'm watching video, I'm pausing, and I'm trying to get this sound. How do they pronounce? I'm repeating several times. One time I remember I tried to get like 30 minutes. It took me 30 minutes to get what they change in their mouth to get this exact sound. And it really helps when you're trying to repeat it several times, the sound. I'm listening to the intonations, the vibrations, how do they start, slower, upper, just playing. So I'm trying to listen to this music of English language. That would help me to eliminate the strong Russian accent that most Russian people have. At least I try to convince myself that my pronunciation is not so bad. Number 4, don't be afraid to speak. Just speak with other people. When I came to Dubai, I had much worse English. My English was much worse, on the lowest level possible. So it was enough to speak somehow, but I made a lot of mistakes, accent, all that stuff. But I started to conduct training, so public speeches. And I'm really sorry. I want to say huge sorry to those people who were on my first 10 seminars in Dubai. I know it was difficult to listen to me, and people wrote me in the feedback that it's impossible to listen to you, man. It was anonymous, and I asked them to write their comments because it motivated me to improve myself. But what I knew that my every next speech would be better than my previous one, and that's what will help you. So every next conversation would be better than previous one. So just try to speak, and after 3 months of speeches that happened almost every week, several times per week, after 3 months I started to speak more or less fluently, and people stopped to listen to me like that, like, what, man? So my English right now is much better than it was before, and it's not so bad. At least I want to believe in that. Write me in the comments below, how's my English? Is it okay to listen to me? Is it easy or it's difficult? It would be good feedback for me. Number 5, repetition. Repetition, the mother of skill. It's a really good, we have in Russian world, by the way, the same phrase. So it means repetition will help you to get deep knowledge, really deep knowledge that will go to your subconscious, and then you will start to speak automatically. So if you have to repeat, if you have some chapter in your audiobook or some video of your favorite video blogger, maybe it's me. No, don't use me. Your English will be even worse. So repeat this video or this chapter several times, 3 times, 5 times. I've listened to one lesson that lasts for 1 hour for 2 weeks. Every day, one lesson. So 14 times I've repeated this lesson. That's why it helped me to get automatic English. So repetition is the mother of skill. Number 6, don't give yourself a second chance. So what I mean by that, what I did, I didn't have perfect English. I didn't wait until I will get it. I just went to Dubai. So that's how I came here. I've started. It was really difficult, but I didn't have any other chance except to learn English, because I had to speak with people, because nobody knows Russian here. I have to speak, I have to teach people, I have to present myself. So it helped me to force myself to learn English. Yes, it was difficult, it was hard, but it was pretty fast. I would never learn English so fast if I would be in my country, if I stayed in my country. So I just came here and I didn't leave myself any other chance. So I didn't have plan B. I've surrounded myself, and that's it. Or you speak English or you go home. I'm still here, so it will help you too. Number 7, when you will learn to speak English, at least speak fluently more or less, like I did right now, I've started to learn grammar, because I know, yes, I can speak, it's pretty much fluent and easy for me, but I make sometimes some mistakes, small one, big one, maybe not so big, not crucial, but still. And since I have my huge goal, of course, I have to speak English really good. That's why I found a teacher for me, and right now it's a personal teacher. What's good in this? Because I told her what topics are interested for me, and she gave me lessons about this topic, so that's how I'm improving my English and, for example, getting a job topic. Number 8. Small but consistent steps. It means don't try to learn English from one hit. It would be much more productive if you start learn English every day, 10-15 minutes, or after a few days, every 2 days you'll have one lesson, or you're gonna watch some videos. But it's small steps, but consistent. Consistency is much more important than like motivation. Yeah, I'll do it. No, you will lose your motivation if you try to force yourself too much, and you will overload yourself with work and with learning. Don't do that. Small but consistent steps, that's what will help you. This is a Japan system that has a name of Kaizen system. It's a small everyday steps. You will not feel it so fast, but after 1 year you'll feel huge difference. It would be two different personalities, you 1 year before and you 1 year after. If you try to make every day some steps and improvements, small improvements. So consistency beats motivation. And number 9, use only interesting information when you learn English. So it means if it's audiobook, try to find the topic that's interesting for you, that's really interesting for you. Or if it's a blogger, find blogger that talks about something that you are really interested. Otherwise, you will lose your motivation even faster. Yes, it's small but really valuable tip. By the way, I want to say thanks to the restaurant Taik that on GBR, on GBR. It's in Dubai. It's a pretty cool restaurant, Turkish. It has 2 floors, shisha, all that stuff, good Wi-Fi. So I'm making video here, and I really recommend to try this place. I hope you like this video. Thumbs up this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel. Add me in social networks. Ask your questions about Dubai. Get a free course on how to get a job in Dubai fast. Link in the description. Click on the bell to receive notifications of the following videos. Share this video with your friends. And of course, come to Dubai. Dubai is good.